Yeah. Welcome back to our new session today. We will be starting with our problem 1 based on the insurance claim. In the previous session, we have completed the conceptual learning about the loss of stock. That is a part 1 of the learning about insurance claim. Now, what is the question they have been given to us? The fire occurred on 15th September 2021 in the premises of Sen & Co. From the following figures, calculate the amount of claim to be lodged by the insurance company, which has been deposited by the insurance company. Lodged means deposited for loss of stock. So they have given stock as on 1/1/2020 40,000, stock as on 1/1/2021 60,000, purchases on 2020 80,000, purchases from 1/1/20 to 15/9/21 1,76,000, sales in 2020 1,20,000, sales from 1/1/21 to 15/9/21 2,10,000. During the current year, cost of purchases has been raised by 10% above last year level. Selling price have been gone up by 5%. Salvage of stock after fire was 4,000. This is what they have been given in the question. Now, what you need to do? First, you need to, whenever GP ratio is not available in the question, first point you need to remember, you should prepare trading account. You should prepare what account? Trading account for the year ended 31/12/2020. Why I am putting 31/12/2020? Because 31/12/2020, I think there is some slight changes in the question. Okay, you can change this to 1/1/2021. Okay, 1/1/2021 you can put. Okay, so 31/12/2020. Okay, this is my debit side and this is my credit side. First, based on available information of 2020, let's identify this is a opening stock. So write 2 opening stock. What is the value? 40,000. This is my rupees. This is my particulars. This is going to my credit side rupee particulars along with rupees. 40,000. Done. Then purchases on 2020 is given, that is 80,000. Right? To purchases account 80,000. Then based on the information, sales information is given. Then we will write by sales account. How much? 1,20,000. Any direct expenses given to us? No. Okay, the direct expenses they don't give it. Okay, they have given stock at cost on 1/1/2021 is 60,000. So shall I say it is a closing stock on 31/12/2020? Closing stock as on 31/12/2020. So I will write by closing stock. What is the value? 60,000. Now balancing on the both the sides. Okay, this will going to my 180 and the same 180 I am going to do it here. But what is the value left? 80 plus 40, 120, 120 minus 180, it will going to give me 60,000. This 60,000 is going to my gross profit. Okay, carry down. This is going to my balancing figure. Why I am creating this? For calculating the GP ratio. Okay, what is the GP ratio? So GP ratio is nothing but, what is a formula for GP ratio? You should first remember, it is gross profit by sales into 100. So if I substitute in this question, it is nothing but 60,000 divided by 1,20,000 into 100. What is the value? It is nothing but 50% on sales. It is not on cost, it is on the sales. Sales only we are calculating the percentage. It is 50% on sales. Okay, 50%. In short, always the GP ratio is based on the sales. It is equal to 50%. Okay, this is my first step. After that, what I need to prepare? I need to prepare memorandum trading account. Memorandum trading account for the year ended, for the year, not year ended, for the year from 1/1/2021 to 15/9/2021, because it is only the date of fire is occurring. Okay, this is going to my credit side. So this is going to my particulars. This is going to my particulars. Okay. So based on 1/1/2021 information, I need to do, but this is my closing stock. So I can write it as this my opening stock is going to be what? My opening stock is going to be 60,000. My opening stock is going to be what? 60,000. Then any information given, purchases given 1,76,000. So I will record to purchases account 1,76,000. Wages given? No. Sales is given? Yes, sales is given. What is the sale value? 2,10,000 is a sale value. So I will write by sales account 2,10,000. 2,10,000 is going to my sales account. So now I don't want to put GP profit because the GP profit carried down is 50% on sales. Based on the previous year trading account I am taking, it is 50% on sales. If it is 50% on sales, it is 50% on 2,10,000. What is the 50% on 2,10,000? It is or is there closing stock they have been given to us? Is there any closing stock which has been given? Oh, okay. 2,10,000 into 50%. It is what? Just a minute. Yeah. In this, they have given one more information. In this question, you have noticed there is no closing stock as on the 15/9/2021 related information is silent, and they have said the cost of purchases has been increased by 10% above the last year's level, and the selling price has been gone up by 5%. So the selling price is also increased, the purchases cost is also increased. So whenever that kind of situation is arise, okay, what we need to do? We will keep this as a same. There is no changes in it. But what we are going to do, we are going to create two columns. What? We are going to create two columns. One is for current year and one is for the last year. In the same way, one is for the current year and one is for the last year. Okay. So opening stock we have given that is 60,000 only. In the last year also that is 60,000 only. But they have given the purchases related information. What is in the current year? Current year, what is the purchase value? 1,76,000. What the information they have given? During the current year, the cost of purchases has been increased by 10% above the last year's level. So it means in the current year, it is 1,76,000. But in the same way, this 1,76,000 is 10% increase. Suppose the same way which I expressed in undervaluation, overvaluation. Now here it has been overvalued. So my cost I need 100, but I am valuation is going to be 110. If 110 is 1,76,000, what is it? 100. It's nothing but what? 1,60,000. In the last year, it is 1,60,000. Okay, so in the sales category, current year sales is how much? Current year sales is 2,10,000. Is it right? So this 2,10,000 they have given. But what they have given, this sales value, this is related to purchases. What they have given in the sales also, it has been this. You cannot write it in your examination. You can directly do this. Sales, the cost, and the valuation type. That is, here I don't want to put the cost. Here I can write the selling price for last year. I want selling price for the last year is 100. Now it is 105. 105 is 210. What is it? 100. So what is it? 100. Cross multiply and give me the answer. 2,10,000 divided by 105 multiplied by 105 divided by 105 multiplied by 100. It is going to give you 2 lakh. So 2 lakh is going to my last year's trading. Then I am left with closing stock. So I know one thing. It is nothing but 50. Gross profit is nothing but what? 50% on sales. If it is 50% on sales, last year is 2 lakh. 2 lakh is on 50% is what? 1 lakh. Now I am going to balance this. Now what am I going to do? Going to balance this. Okay. So if I'm balancing this, it is going to give me 3,20,000. This is going to give me 3,20,000. Okay. So if I do, it is what? 1,20,000. Is it what? 1,20,000. Okay. Here, this value I need to find out. How I am going to find out? That's the question here. So if the closing stock, the last year valuation, the purchases I am doing, right? So in the same way, I have purchased the stock based on the closing stock. Closing stock is based on the purchases value. So my valuation in the, now my cost in the last year, because I'm valuation at cost only, right? My stock valuation at cost is 1,20,000. What is it? 110%. This calculation is for closing stock for current year. Okay, what is the percentage? 1,32,000. So I will put 1,32,000 here. Okay, now I need to balance this. How I am going to balance this? 2,10,000 plus 1,32,000. It is nothing but 3,42,000. Is it right? Now I will put the same here. 3,42,000. So if I'm going to have the value, subtract from 3,42,000, subtract 1,76,000 minus 60,000. What is the value? 1,06,000 is my balancing figure. Okay, this is going to be gross profit balancing figure. Okay. Okay, this you should, this part alone, you should shown in working note. How? This is a rough work I am doing for your explanation purpose. In exam, this method is also acceptable. You can do this type of working note also. But if you want to do the working note in the regular way, you can do it. Okay. Valuation of closing stock or value of closing stock. In your examination, working notes also forms part of your answers. they are also awarding marks for your working notes. Okay, what is my stock at last year? It is 1,20,000. So if the 1 year, this is add increase in 10% in cost. Increase of 10% on cost of purchase, that is COP. Cost of purchase, if it is add, it is nothing but 12,000. My overall value is going to be 1,32,000. Sorry, this is going to be, stock is going to be 60,000. Stock at the last year is 60,000, and if 6,000 is added, it is 1,66,000. Okay, like in the same way, what is the closing stock here? Now, what is the closing stock? It is 1,20,000 plus 12,000. It is what? 1,32,000. Okay, in your examination, you should not show this. You should show this. Okay, you should show this. But in your book, they have been showing this. Okay, but you can show this. Okay. Then my main answer. Just now only I'm coming for my main answer. What is my main answer? What they have been asking to you in the question, they have been asked you about the amount of claim lodged. What is the amount of claim lodged? Amount of claim is equal to, what is the closing stock? Closing stock is 1,32,000. What is the salvage value? Salvage value is going to be 4,000. Whenever there is a negative value, use the brackets. Okay. Use the brackets. 1,28,000. This 1,28,000 is my actual value of stock loss. Okay, loss or stock cost. So with this, my question number, problem based on 1 is over. Okay, problem on 1 is over. Thank you. With this, problem 1 is over. In another session, in another part, we will be discussing second problem. The second problem is going to be an important problem. Make sure being ready with the notes and calculators. Okay. Copy this in your notebook. Those who are watching recorded classes, copy this in your notebook and then move on to a next problem.